Hello students, last class I explained you how to create a JSP page. So JSP stands for Java Server Pages. So when we have a server, we must install the local server. In order to create a global server, first we need to run it in a and test it in a local server. So for that we have a software called as Apache Tomcat. So in this video, let me demonstrate you how to create a login page, okay, and how to create a connectivity. So that is very important, connecting the front end to the back end. So in this video, let us discuss about how do we connect the front end with the back end. You do any project, okay, the compulsory pages are login and the registration pages, okay. Whenever you are doing online based projects, so login is compulsory, and to do the login we need a registration pages. So anyhow, let us revise the concept. First you need to go to file, then you need to select a new, then click on dynamic web project. I have got the dynamic web project in a shortcut itself. So here you need to create. So you should give all the project details here, whatever the project you are entering here. So you need to type it over here, okay. So like this you need to create a project. I have already done some projects, so let me exit this part, okay. You need to click on finish there, okay. So if you click on finish, you will get a project which will be done over here like this. I have created a number of projects. So in this example I am going to show you how to create a login page, okay. So first you need to expand the project, then you need to right click on web content, then you just go to new, then you select a JSP file, okay. While creating a JSP file, you need to type the page name. So here I have to type I need to create a login page, so I have typed login, so which I have already created, okay. You might have seen here I have a login page which is already been created. So I'll just send you these pages, whatever the things I am doing now, I'll just send you this. So you need to type it in a system, okay. So with this, let me double click on this, see here. So this is the login page, okay. So in this example, you might come across so many extra lines, actually extra quotes these things are, but the starting thing which you need is very basic thing is you need to start from HTML tag, okay. You must have the tag known as body tag, and you must have the tag called as form tag. See, these things you are going to learn in your web programming subject, so understand that subject very carefully, got it. Until you understand that subject, you cannot develop any project in a web based, okay, any web based environment. You must have a knowledge of web program. In a companies also, they are going to expect the same thing from you, okay. So I have created some of the contents here. So the table has been created, with that a label is been created. So everything is coded here, okay. There is no drag and drop option like you did in a VB, okay. Everything is a typed thing here, okay. So now I have taken on text box. The text box is identified as text. Type should be what? Text, okay. Next I have a password, another label I have taken. With this label I have taken one more type of text box, that is called as password box. So what is the difference between text box and password box is, so you need to enter a text, okay. Here also you are entering text, here also you are entering text, but whenever you type in password, it will be in a dotted format. It will not show what is the actual text is, okay. So we can say encryption there, okay. So now we have taken one more button actually, which is called a submit button or as command button, whatever you can say, you can pronounce it over there. So here we call it a submit button, okay. So this is how we are going to design a login page. If you want to run, go to the green icon on top of the screen, okay. You will get one screen like this. So you must have started with the local server. You need to attach the local server. I have explained you in a previous video. If you haven't watched, you please go and watch that video, then come to this particular video, okay. Just click on finish. So you will get one page which has been basic designed, actually it is not yet been customized, just a basic kind of design I have made. You can find the URL over there, copy the URL and go to Google Chrome. Don't use any other browsers. Go to Google Chrome, paste it onto the URL on the above, click on enter. Now you can find the login page, correct? So your duty is to create this page, this kind of page, and you mention there your group mate names. Okay, so your group members, whoever is there, just I want to ensure that you are creating by your own. Okay, that is why below this login page I need your group members name, correct? So whoever the group members, there are 2 group members which has been already been created by you. Okay, the same members of our previous semester, you can enroll your names over here, so that I'll come to know whoever have designed the page, got it? So type your name and your group members name, and you should collaborate with each other. First you create this page for today and send it me, or else you can send me the screenshot as well. Please do send in Teachmint app, understood? So Teachmint app ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆ ಒಂದು ಇಮೇಜ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಶಾಟ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So this is what I wanted now. So with this login page, if you click on your name, username, some name you can provide here. I'm giving my name with the password. See here, whatever you type in a password, that particular text, that won't be in a visible mode, that will be in a dotted mode. Okay, so this is how you need to make a login page. Now you need to set a connectivity with this page to the backend. So for that, again you need to go to the Eclipse IDE. Okay, now with this Eclipse IDE, you might have seen some of the codes over here, but you need to specifically observe form tag. So FORM form, the tag should have an attribute known as action. So this action should connect to the Java page. This will be the Java page which has been created actually. So I have created one Java page. The name of the page is action, login action. Okay, make sure that you don't give any space in between. So login action will be the JSP page, understood? So now how it is been connected? So through this submit button, whatever the submit button you have provided at below of the login page, so that directly connects you to the login action page, understood? So this login action I have just created here, you can observe it. I have highlighted this. Okay, so this login action you need to create the same way, the same pages I am going to send you. Okay, you don't need to worry, I'll just send you the page over here. So whatever the content, you just copy paste. Okay, so with this page you are going to make a queries. What kind of queries? SQL queries. Actually I am using a SQL which is a advanced one, so that is MySQL. Okay, in a present company sectors also, everyone are using MySQL as a component. Okay, you might have seen PLSQL or any other DBMS sectors, but this is the new one, the same query which has been created by you, which has been already distinguished. Okay, now you adana already ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ second semester ಅಲ್ಲಿ. The same query you need to type here. The query is just like a similar way, select star from some table name. Okay, so username should be equal to the variable, password should be equal to the given password. If both are equal, it will go to one page. That page name is attendance page. If the password is not matching, username and password is not matching, it will redirect you to the login page. So for that, this line of a code is needed, a response.send redirect. These things you should use it, understood? Whatever the doubts you get, please rectify it, because you start creating from now onwards, it will go for some 2 months. Okay, so right now you need to start the project development. So I am just guiding you the things here. Whatever the guidance you need to ask me individually, understood? I'll respond you, got it? So now with this login action page, so one thing is perfectly you should observe here, you make sure you are going to create this table in backend, got it? So you must create this page called as login table in the backend. How do you create a login table in a backend? It is very simple technique. Okay, you don't need to struggle a lot for this. So let me explain this very clearly. So observe, you need to go to the exam first. Okay, click on exam. At the beginning these two will be stop. Okay, this won't be in a start position, so it will be like this. First you need to start the server, that is Apache. Then you need to start MySQL, that is MySQL, which is been done here. So these two things should be in starting. Okay, so it should always be in a green signal, andre green symbol alli irbekagutte eradu. Understood? So with this we just minimize it, we don't have any other work with that. Now go to the Google Chrome. With the Google Chrome, I'll just open a new tab. Type here localhost, which is already created actually. So localhost, you type, enter. Once you enter a localhost, you will get some design page. Okay, if you are not connected to internet also it will work. Okay, we don't have any problem at all. So now you need to select a specific thing called as php my admin. Okay, so if you click on this, okay, a database will be created. Got it? So this is called as backend. Got it? So this backend has to be created with the tables. Now if you want to create a database, first you need to click on new. So here you need to click on database name. Okay, let me say a database name here. Okay, I'll just give one name, project 1. Got it? So I'm creating one database name called as project 1. I'm just clicking on a button called as create. So you can see here database project has been created. Now you need to search, where is project 1? We have project, we have project 1. Click on project 1. Here you need to create a table. Got it? So the table name I am giving here, whatever the table name which you have used in query, that is select query, that you should type here. So login, I am creating login. So here I will be keeping 3 columns, one for primary key. Okay, so 3 I have typed. Click on go. First I'll click ID as a primary key, and make sure you are going to right click on AI. AI stands for auto increment, that is primary key. Okay, AI ಮೇಲೆ click ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ID ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾಲಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. Let it be in integer. Next you create username, then you select the data type varchar. Okay, so here you type the size 20. Don't click on any other checkbox, just leave it blank. Then you click on password. Here also you select the same varchar. You give some numbers, random size values 20. So after doing this you need to click on save. Okay, click on the button save. You observe here a table login has been created. If you click on it, so you don't have any other values actually, so it will not show anything. If you click on structure, it will show the contents, the column names of a table. One is ID integer, username varchar, password varchar. This is how you are going to create a table. Now we need to link between login table to the page called as login page. Okay, login page to login table we need to link right now. So for that you need to again go to the Eclipse IDE. Then you need to select a page. Actually you need to do some other alterations over here. The alterations are, go to Java resources. You can find here in the left hand side we have so many folders. You need to select on Java resources. Okay, now you need to click on SRC and right click on SRC, go to new, go to package. Okay, here you can find the package. Here you type the package name. Actually the project whatever you are doing, that name you should type here. So here let me access the package name attendance. Okay, attendance is the package name. Click on finish. You can observe here we have created one package. So with this package, so I have already created one package called as online. So this online package I have attached with one connectdb.java. This is a core Java file. Double click on it. I have already created some of the codes here. Just your duty is to change the DB name, database name. What the database name I have given? There I had given project 1. Okay, the same project 1 you also give, not an issue. Let everything be same. Don't change username, don't change password. Okay, here you can observe here one message I got completed. Okay, so the context has to be created in XML file, that will be done automatically, you don't bother. So just close this. Now you try to execute in a Chrome. So this will be database as it is. Okay, before executing, so I need to do something over here, where click on the login table. Okay, now go to insert, because this is a login page, let me give the values automatically. So now here I am going to give the username as admin, password as 123. Okay, so in username, type the username in this login page. So admin, earlier I made a mistake in admin spelling, so I could not get the output properly. So you make sure that you provide the same spelling, whatever the name you are giving in backend and front end, it should be matching. Okay, so the password is 123. Now you try to log in, click on the button login. So you should get a page. So this page you create randomly, you just type your name. Okay, so type your group name or any other thing. So here better you follow the instruction as, once you click on login, you should get your group members name here. Okay, so that will be the welcome page. Then I'll guide you how to design a welcome page. Got it? So once you click on login, I need your names. Okay, I need your names to be displayed here in a welcome page or any home page you consider. So group member name should be there. Don't type your names in a login page. Okay, let it be printed on a home page. So if you do this, so your first step will be successful. So you have been created with your first step of project, that is login page. So next video I will explain you how to construct a registration page. Got it? So this will be your homework for today. Try to create the page today itself. Got it? So you don't have much time, so create the login page and try to get a connectivity. If you get any doubt, please let me know. Understood? So contact me in any other